What you guys, got another video. Windows 11 has a problem. Can Microsoft fix it? Microsoft said on their blog our commitment to Windows quality. They've mentioned on their blog about fixing Windows updates, fixing the taskbar, and fixing loads of other things that are wrong with Windows 11. They said they are committed to try and win back the trust of Windows users, and hopefully they mean what they say. Now, I have seen quite a few changes coming to Windows 11 already, and that might not be enough for some people. And there's a huge trend right now on YouTube about creating hateful videos about Microsoft and Windows 11. And these are AI driven and some users that are creating them. But me, myself, I do believe that Microsoft are trying to change Windows 11. Phantom of the Earth over on X has already shown that the taskbar is already being worked on. And there's also work on the ROM box and many other features that they are fixing as well. And before we continue, let's have a quick word from today's video sponsor, CD Key Sales. If you're looking for cheap license keys for Windows 11 Pro, Windows 10, or even Office keys, then check out the links in the video description. Create yourself an account, hit the Buy Now button, and use my promo code capital B, capital R09. Apply that to your order and get a 30% discount on all your purchases. Once you submit your order, they will send you your key, place that into the activation center on Windows, and click next and activate your version of Windows. This will give you the full features of Windows 11 and remove that annoying watermark. Let's take a look at other features that Microsoft are talking about, which is Windows updates. One of these features that Microsoft have been promising is more control over Windows updates and how you can pause Windows updates. Now, if we look at Windows as it is right now, we just have this pause for 1 week option right here. Now, there's already tweaks out there that allow you to get better control of Windows updates, but a lot of people don't want to be tweaking Windows. They just want to use it straight out of the box. Now, I just want to clarify, there's lots of people out there that use Windows 11 that just haven't had the amount of issues that some people are claiming to have or had on Reddit posts, on YouTube and other places. And the reason for this might be the case that they haven't been tweaking Windows and they have just been using their operating system and they're not having the issues that a lot of other people are having. Now, that's not to say that Microsoft aren't releasing botched or broken updates, because they are in some cases and they are breaking the system. So let's take a look at the new feature that Microsoft are offering for Windows updates. It's going to look like this, where you can pick a date. So from here, pause updates, and it says select the date to pause updates until whatever date you select. So as it stands right now, you can see when we click on this right here, it gives us the actual date that we can pause for. And it's going to allow you to pause for up to 35 days as far as I can see here. So once you click on 35 days, you'll be able to pause it, but you have to keep an eye on it, because then you have to come back in and you can pause for another 35 days. And you can do this indefinitely if you want to. It's not advisable, but you can do. Now, the problem with this is that this is pausing all updates. It's not pausing just feature updates. It's basically pausing all your security updates as well. Now, the sad state of affairs for Windows 11 is even security updates have broken Windows as well. So this is where a lot of concern is the updates and the quality of the updates when they're coming down the pipe to your computer. So we all know that there has been a lot of problems with Windows updates in the past, and hopefully this problem can be resolved. Now, I think a lot of people just want a stable operating system where when they click on updates, it comes down and there's no issues. There's always going to be the odd niggle here and there from Windows updates. It's not going to be a perfect OS. No operating system is perfect. Now, one thing I have noticed is a major trend on YouTube where some channels are creating major hysteria about Windows 11 and about its failings and about Microsoft and how Microsoft is doomed and things like that. Now, a lot of these channels, and I did some research on this, and it's going to trigger some people, because as soon as you mention the word Linux, they jump on you like a pack of wolves in the comment section. And they're going around creating content like this with AI, and also some people are creating it, and I've looked at some of these channels and they are Linux based channels, and it's very unfortunate that there's a certain group of people that are going around on tech channels like mine, going in the comments section and trashing Windows and Microsoft on a regular basis, and they create drama inside the comments section. And this is what they're doing. They think if they do this, it will drive people away from Windows and over to Linux. And it's ridiculous, because there is lots of people that use Windows 11 every day and they don't have a lot of issues with it. So you have to take a lot of this with a pinch of salt. But that's not to say that Windows 11 doesn't have its problems, because it does. And hopefully Microsoft are now going to start to address those. Now, the big changes coming to Windows updates might not be as exciting as some people think, because there's already ways of controlling Windows updates in Group Policy Editor, but you will need to have Windows 11 Pro or above editions of Windows to be able to do that. And to do that, you would just come into the Group Policy Editor here, and this is why I advise people to buy the Pro editions of Windows 11. And if you're on Windows 11 Home, you can buy a Windows 11 Pro key and upgrade it to the Pro edition, and then use Group Policy Editor to control the amount of bloat that's inside Windows. Once you get these policies set, they're set in place. It's not going to keep changing these policies. You can go into Enable, and there's a load of settings in here you can configure if you wanted to configure the automatic updates. You can see auto download and notify, auto install, and there's loads of other options available inside here. If that's not enough and you need more control, you can just set it to disabled in the configuration panel up the top. Rather than have it as enabled, you can set it to disabled. And what this will do is make the Windows update set to manual. And this is how you can quite easily set it up. But if you want to configure it yourself, you can use the enable feature. But the disable feature right here, if we come down and take a look on the right hand pane here, there is some information and it will tell you exactly what this does. And you can see if the status for this policy is set to disabled, any updates that are available on Windows Updates must be downloaded and installed manually. And that's basically how you can set this up if you wanted to set it to manual rather than having them come down automatic. And you would just need a Pro edition to be able to do that. And when we go in here, you would have to click on this manually rather than having the updates automatically downloading, and you would have much more better control. Now, there's also other features that Microsoft are introducing into Windows 11 which give you more control, and that is the screen tint. Instead of the night light on Windows, they are actually going to be using something like this, which will give you much more control, and you can use different tints rather than having just that garish orange color. But it does work, and it does stop you from getting sore eyes and dry eyes and things like that. If you use a computer in the dark or late at night, or you've got a very bright monitor, these things can help alleviate a lot of those issues. So can Microsoft fix Windows 11? Is it salvageable? Well, some people are saying it's not, and some people think they can turn this ship around. We'll have to wait and see. But there is some changes coming, and some of them do look promising. They have got a new team on board to try and help fix a lot of the issues that they've had with Windows 11 in the past. All I ask is that we get reliability and better updates from Microsoft, and also to try and reduce the amount of Copilot AI and recall on a system and give us a cleaner system. Anyway, with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to my YouTube members. I do appreciate the support. I shall catch you on the Discord server for a chat, or I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.